So we're in section 6.3 using Rudicutter method to solve differential equations. Numerical methods would be our preferred method for any differential equation that we don't have a better method for. That make any sense? I don't know. Maybe it did. Oh, how come it's not? That's on. Okay, so everything's fine. Okay, so we're going to start with problem 2. And problem 2 should be the same problem 2 as in the other sections of the book. And then we'll go with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll have a y of n. And we'll have some h value, which is our step. And then we're going to need a k1. And then we're going to need a k2. And then we're going to need a k3. And that doesn't look like a k to me. Does it look like a k to anybody else? K3. And then we'll need a k4. And we'll probably need a k5, right? Nope, no k5. And then we need a y. Yeah, a y of n plus 1. So at time y of n, that's some time, and then yn plus 1, that's one step, whatever the step is. And then we're going to need a real one, REAL, and then we want to know what the error is. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. And we're solving problem number 2, which is y prime is equal to 2y. Okay, so our initial condition is going to be 2. And our step size is going to be 0.25. And we're going to do this in 2 lousy steps. So we don't even need these other guys. This is such a good method that we can make the h be bigger, and we can do it in less steps, and we'll end up with a better answer. Now, k1 is the function at xn, yn. So if the function is 2y, then that's going to be 2 times b2. Okay, and k2 is going to be the function at n plus a half of the h and y plus a half of the h k1. Okay, because the function is 2y, this is going to be 2 times y, which is going to be b2 plus 0.5h, which is c2 times k1, which is d2. Okay, what happened? I didn't put an equal sign there, did I? Okay. And then k3 is going to be equal sign 2, that was bad, times y0, which is b2 times b2 plus 0.5 times h, which is c2, times k2, which is e2, close parentheses, and then we'll come back. Okay, I did that one right. And then K4 is going to be, that's not a negative, that will go equal to 2 times parentheses B2 plus H, which is C2, times K3, which is F2, close parentheses, boom. And then this guy is going to be B2 plus H C2 divided by 6 times K1, which is D2, plus 2 times K2, which is E2, plus 2 times K3, which is F2, plus K4, which is G2. I think we need to close parentheses. And then my real answer, we'll go get my real answer from yesterday. That doesn't look anywhere near the right answer, does it? Oh, well, of course it wouldn't, because this is a different spot. Okay, so we'll get our real answer and our error, both from yesterday. Control copy. Control V. Okay, now that was really bad. I get the feeling that that's not the problem we worked yesterday. 2y, it's supposed to be the problem we worked yesterday. Am I not up high enough? Yeah. 1/2 exponential 2x. 1/2 exponential 2x. Okay, 1/2 exponential 2x. Okay. 1/2 exponential 2x. Okay, I got the 2. I got that differently yesterday. So 2 times x. X is going to be A2 plus 1 times C2. A2 plus 1 times C2. That looks particularly awesomely wrong, doesn't it? this should be J2 minus C2 minus H2. H2. Oh, that doesn't look good, does it? That looks particularly unsat. But 2.5 should be around 1. 2.5 should be around there. Okay, now we got to figure out. Okay, so the real guy's right, this guy's wrong. Okay, so what am I doing wrong? H is 0.5. 2 times B2. That looks right. Two times B2 plus 1/2 C3D2.
You have C2.
What do I have?
You said C3 is like sugar.
No, C2.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah. YN is B2. Yes, it is. 1/2. I got 1/2. I have C2, which is right. D2, which is right. All right, and this guy here should be 2 times B2 plus 1/2 C2E2. That looks right. And this guy here, 2 times C2, okay, A2, C2H F. That looks right. B2 H over 6 parentheses D1 2 D2 2 F2 G2. Okay. Alright, so the issue is, why is that so bad? That should not be that bad. Well, in cases like this, what one should do is go look at the last time I did it, right? That would be the proper thing to do. And because obviously I didn't hose it over that bad last time. 2y, y prime is equal to 2y. Oh, there it is. Initial condition, 1/2. Maybe I don't even have to do that. Initial condition, 0.5. Who's looking in the book to see what I get anyway? Anybody? Alright, initial conditional 0.5. Look at that error. Ooh, isn't that nice? Alright, now that I've done it once, I only have to do it one more time. So this guy is what? This guy is H2. H, now equal sign. H2, boom. And then we can just copy this guy. Copy. We might as well go down to paste. And this guy is copy, paste. Problem done. So problem 2 is over. Our error is extremely small, and we got there in 2 steps. What more can we want? Not much more than that, right? All right, now we're moving on to problem number whatever it is. Now the problem is that I see is that each time I do this, I have to do it while holding on to my hand to make sure I don't do anything wrong. Control copy, Control paste, and we're doing problem number 4. Anybody look in the syllabus to see how far we need to go? Anybody have a syllabus? Oh, I got one. Okay, so if I make it to 8, we're done. And I'm on 2 already. 2 already? Alright, so we'll copy this, paste it there. This guy is just a copy, paste, because he's not going to change. And now all we have to do is fill in the details. Okay, so what's problem number 4? Y is equal to x minus y. Okay, so y prime is equal to x minus y. Okay, so I've got that down. Initial condition is 1. Okay, so initial condition is 1. And we're doing 0.25 for our steps. And K1, looking at the K1 thing. Okay, so K1's going to be X. Okay, so X is going to be A8 times C8. And then minus Y, and Y is going to be B8. And I didn't put an equal sign in again. Okay, so I got that one. And then K2 is going to be equal X. And X is going to be A8 times C8 minus Y, plus 1/2 0.5 H, which is C8. Okay, minus, in parentheses, Y, which is B8 plus 0.5 times C8, which is 8, H, times K1, which is D8. What did I not do? The formula you type contains an error. Oh, I see. Okay, what is this H doing here? So it's A8C8 plus 1/2, so that should be a 0.5 C8 minus B8 plus 1/2 C8 D8. Okay, I think that's right. Alright, and the next guy, CK3. Okay, so it's the function. Okay, so it's A8 times C8 plus 0.5 times h, which is C8, minus the quantity y, which is B8, plus 0.5 C8K2, which is E8. Close parentheses. Oh, yeah. What equals sign? Now what did I do? There's not a time sign here. Alright. K4. Okay. Equals A8. I need parentheses. A8 times C8 plus A8 plus 1 times C8. So that's my x, n plus 1, minus my y, ny, which is B8, plus h, C8 times K3, which is F8. Close parentheses. Oh. Okay, excellent. This is going to be what? This is going to be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, H, 8. And this is going to be 9, H. And these guys are going to get copied. Control copy. Control V. And then we have to worry about the real guy. All right, so we go back to yesterday and we look at problem 4. And we grab the real guy, control copy, and we hope it's right. Control V. And it's not right. Wouldn't you know it? It's not right. Okay, so why do, is it some exponential thing? 4 is 2 exponential x minus 1. Alright, so what is that supposed to be? 2 times x. Okay, so x would be x would be a times c. A times c. So that'd be minus a times c. I don't know why we didn't put those guys in the same spot. A times c plus, this would be a times c. A times c. But it's not a times c. It's a plus 1 parentheses a plus 1 close parentheses a plus 1, close parentheses. Here it's still way too big. Control copy, control paste. Is that better than our error last time?
I don't think so.
0.46? I don't think so either. Oh, ugly. Total complete ugliness. Alright. Now, our error is wrong. Our error should be J8 minus H8. H8. Oh, you like that? You like that better? Is that better? Copy. Paste. Oh, yes. There we go. Alright, so our error is next to nothing, and that's much better than our error last time. Our error last time was 3 zeros are, and the error the first time we did it was, let's see, first time we did it. Is problem 4. So the error the first time we did it didn't even have a 0 in front of most of the error dealing out. So we're down to the grass as far as significant digits are concerned. Okay, so that was problem number 4. Now we'll do it again for problem number 6. Is this boring enough for you? I mean, there was the good old days when we used to do it by hand. Numerical methods were always done by hand in the past. That's no fun at all. Working each of those things out and hoping for the best. Okay, so these guys stay the same. Copy, paste. These guys stay the. How come it didn't paste? Copy, paste. And these guys stay the same. Copy, paste. And these guys stay the same. Copy, paste. Why do they stay the same? Because they're independent of whatever the function is. They're just using things that we calculate. And that's why they're independent of those things. Okay, initial condition for number 6 is 2. So 2 is my initial condition. And my function is minus 2xy. Minus 2xy. Okay, so I got that written down there so I don't forget it. Alright, so K1 is minus 2 times x. A 13 times C 13. Times y B13. Okay, K2. K2 minus 2 times the x guy, A 13 times C 13 plus 0.5 H C 13. Oh, we're done. Parentheses times parentheses yn B 13 plus 0.5 times H C 13 times K1, which is D 13. Close parentheses. Why don't I have an equal sign out there? Okay. K3. K3 is minus parentheses A13 times C13 plus 0.5 times H C13 close parentheses times parentheses YN B13 plus 0.5 times C13 times K2, which is E13. Close parentheses. And K4 is parentheses. Parentheses. I don't know if I want to do that yet. Minus 2 times parentheses. Parentheses A13 plus 1 close parentheses times times C13 close parentheses times parentheses YN, which is B13 plus C13 times K3, which is F13. Close parentheses. Okay. So this guy here has to be H13, and this guy's got to be H14. Okay, and these guys have to get copied and pasted into there. Okay, now we got to go looking for the real solution. I hope I did it right on the sixth one. I haven't done it right on the first two. How come? Why not? What am I doing wrong that I'm so hosed anyway? Copy. Thank you very much. Paste. And that doesn't look very good, does it? Now we know the error is wrong, so the error should be J13 minus H13. We know that. And this is supposed to be 2 times E to the X. Okay, so X. So that means this has to be an A, and this has to be a C. X13. That's still a lot of not what I was expecting. I was expecting something better than that. Huh, very interesting. How come we're not exponential minus 5,000? Okay, look at yesterday. We were much better yesterday. Thank you very much, author, for wasting our time with this method, because obviously something's wrong. Yeah, it's number 6. We are doing number 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I should be seeing something like 1.75 sitting there, and I don't see that. Okay, so I'm going to assume that my error is up here. My initial condition is in fact 2. Yes, it is. I see a 2 there. Okay, the H is that. This guy here is minus. I see a minus sign, X times Y. Okay, that's what I see. I see K2. Okay, so I see a minus 2 times x plus 0.5h times y, which is b13 plus 1/2 h times d13. That's what I see. Okay, this in K3, I see minus, where's the 2? Where's the 2? How come there's no 2 there? Minus 2 times. Okay. Do I have a 2 here? Yes, I do. Are my errors better? No. Alright, so I obviously did something else wrong. Oh, where was that anyway? So minus 2, I need a minus 2 there. 2 times, and I need a minus 2 here. Okay, and then on this guy here, I have a minus 2, minus 2, minus 2. Okay, so this is minus 2, A13 plus 1 times C13 times B13 times C13 K3. That one's right also. Okay. So where is my, how come I don't have a awesome answer? J13 minus H13. Oh. This is supposed to be plus 1. Right? Yeah, this is supposed to be plus 1. Parentheses, plus 1. Close parentheses. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Love it when it comes together. Much better. Much better. Like that error? Yeah, much better error. Alright. Because this guy here is not the 0th guy. This is the first guy after the first step. Alright, so that means we only have one more problem to do, and then we can go home forever. There are 3 suckers. I mean, there's 3 students signed up for this class next semester. And there's another 10 or so in the web classes, which are always fun. Web classes are always so much fun. Okay, so we're going to do 8. 8. Alright, so we got 8. I don't think I can do this in an excited voice, you know what I mean? It just doesn't seem to me like I can. It has to be in an exacting voice, not in an excited one. Alright, so we got those guys. We're going to keep these guys. Her initial condition for 8 is 0. Okay, so that's 0. This guy is H18. H18. And this guy is H19. Okay, so all we need is the guys in the middle here. And our formula for A, oh good, this is just a y prime is equal to e to the minus y. Okay, so that should be pretty simple to do. Alright, so equals, okay, so we want exponential, exp, minus y, which is B18. B18. Close parentheses. Right. K1. K1 are going to be equals exponential minus parentheses B18 plus 0.5 plus C18. That was wrong. That was wrong. Times C18 times K1 D18. Close parentheses, enter. Alright, K3 equals EXP parentheses minus parentheses B, is it B? B18 plus 0.5 times C18 times K2, which is E18. Two parentheses later, goes in. K3 equals, K4 equals EXP parentheses minus parentheses B13 B18 plus 0.5 times F18 close parentheses equals. Okay, so now we just take these guys, copy, paste them there, paste them down there, and then the real answer, natural log of x plus 1. Do you recall any other differential equation that had the answer natural log of x plus 1? No, we don't. Okay, so this particular differential equation can't be solved by any of the other methods we ever used. Otherwise, we would have had an answer of natural log x plus 1 and one of the things we did, right? All right, let's see if I did it right back here. We normally got these right. Don't want to do that. Undo. Copy. Paste. All right, well, that's obviously wrong. Natural log x plus 1. So this has to be A, C, enter, and this has to be, well, J, okay, J18, H18, H18, but this guy here has to be X. So this has to be parentheses plus 1 close parentheses. Yeah, I think that one's right. Boom. Copy, paste. Oh, I hope that's better than we got last time. No. That's terrible. Isn't that terrible? At 0.5 we should get 0.4058, 0.058, and we're getting 0.05. We're not getting 0.058. Okay, so there's something we did wrong. Okay, we got the initial condition right. Yes, yes. Okay, we got 0.5s. Okay, we got that. That's fine. This we went over there. That we went over there. Those are right. So this is the exponential of minus y. Alright, so that looks like the exponential of minus y to me. And that's minus y plus 1/2 hk1. Okay, so that looks like that. And k3 should be minus h plus 0.5 h b1. No, that's right. hk2. That one there looks right. And this guy here should be minus b18.5 f18. That should be right too. Then why are we not closer in our error than what we are? Why aren't we closer in our error than we were yesterday when we did it? That's the real issue. So real is 0.00674. I should see, and I'm not even close to that here. Okay. Any bright ideas? What did I do wrong? Okay, so this should be the fifth guy right there, 0.39521. And here we have 0.4 something. Just doesn't seem right. So, natural log x plus 1. Okay, that looks like natural log x plus 1 to me. Natural log x h plus 1. J18 minus H18. That looks right too. So the only conclusion can be is that we muffed up the k's. We have to have muffed up the k's. Exponential minus y. Exponential minus y. I don't see how that can be anything but that. Exponential minus y plus 1/2 h k1. Minus exponential minus h and minus y plus 0.5 h k2 minus b18. Oh, wait a minute. There's no 1/2. That's not a 1/2. That's a h, which is a C18. C18. Alright, so there's no 1/2. Alright. Copy. Paste. Oh, yes. Yes. Much better. Is that much better? A lot better. Okay, time to go home. Time to go home early. All right. Control Alt